Safe travels.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Not enough range.
Can I help you? Safe travels.
Not enough rage.
Hey everybody, it's Lark here, back with another episode of World of Murlocraft. Last time we had managed to get to level 4, and we got to kill our first few Murlocs, which is a lot of fun. Now I'm back, I'm still level 4, I got my sword and shield in hand, but you might notice that our experience and copper amounts and the items that we have might be a little different, and that's because I've taken upon myself to go ahead and recreate the character and actually make sure that I get back to level 4 in a way that is more ethical and in line with the challenge that I set, forth upon myself. So basically everything's the same, but there's, a couple of differences in just the experience total and the amount of money I have. No big deal. It's really, really a small thing. So yeah. And that's level 7. Can't really be fighting level 7s. Hopefully Cordy can save me here. Just take it. Take the Murloc. Take the Murloc. Sweet. I will not get... Yep. I did not get XP. I didn't hit it. I didn't enter. I didn't tag it. So, it doesn't matter. I want to make sure mostly pretty much any buff I have is one of my own. I don't want buffs from other people. There's actually a lot of people playing right now. I have a feeling that I have a feeling that might be related to the large amount of botting that there has been recently. Arcane crystals, their price has gone down to like 35 gold each on Bigglesworth. So it's certainly a thing that I'm taking advantage of on my main. I've bought a lot of arcane crystals to get ready for Nax, but nonetheless it is grim in a lot of ways. It'd be nice if we could start the episode off with a solid kill. It's a lot easier now. It really, really is. See, there you go. We're gonna be getting bonus. Oh, we only got it for 1 kill. Makes sense. But yeah, we'll be getting bonus XP usually at the beginning of whenever I do a recording session. There'll be a little bit of rest experience. I don't think it's gonna be a major contributor or really be something that matters unless I take extended breaks from the game or the series for whatever reason. So generally that's going to be pretty limited and isn't going to have a huge impact. It's also completely inevitable and unavoidable. Even if I don't log out and ins intentionally, which I probably will, like you still get it. It doesn't matter whether or not you're in and in. If you're logged out for long enough, you'll get rest experience. Now, that being said, when you log out and in, you get it much faster and in greater amounts. But it doesn't matter either way. So as you can see, as long as I'm doing my job, making sure I'm doing these pulls cleanly and I don't get way too unlucky, these kills are not hard anymore. I have Battle Shout. I have my toolkit, I know what I'm doing. I have the macros, so that even if I die, I won't lose a lot of durability. Well, I almost drowned there. Oh, man, playing with fire here. All right. Well, just saying, you know. So the series is going to be a bit different, you know. Episode 1 was very like you see everything that happens. Going forward, it's definitely going to be different, which is obvious. I mean, especially once we get into higher levels, where when we start to get gear and we start to get stuff, like it's just going to become easier. I think it will become harder at some point. I think there's definitely going to be a point where it's like, holy fuck, like I can't get a kill to save my life right now. That one was pretty close, but even then, I mean, if I had missed that heroic strike, I could have died. I could have gotten killed, actually. I don't know if... Actually, he probably can't hit me for a 9 with my current defense level and shield, but still, maybe he could. Anyway, so yeah, I never got any of the clams, or seashells, rather, that I got in episode 1, but I didn't have to repair my gear as much, so I kind of made up for the lost copper in that way. So what I'm saying is, by the series changing, I mean, what we're going to be seeing is I'm going to be doing more cuts to, you know, every kill I get, if that. I think I want to document all of my experience gains as much as I can, simply because unlike how things work in RuneScape, there's no game mechanic stopping me from doing things outside of what I have established for myself as legitimate. You know, there's no mechanism. The game can't be like, no, 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 don't do that. So I'll probably will be showing every kill I get, but it will be pretty brief. And generally how I want to do it is I want to show the killing below, me getting the XP, and then the loot. You know, what if I got something nice? I think today would be awesome if we could get our first, like, real piece of gear. Also, I'm probably going to die because I forgot to use Battle Shout. Don't forget to use Battle Shout. It's very bad. Actually, oh, never mind. I think it'd be great today if we got our first piece of gear. You know, it's actually funny. I should admit, I actually did record an episode 2 on the original character, which is why Murloc Killer was level 5 in the clip where I deleted him. So I actually did grind Murlocs to level 5 on that tune, and I managed to actually get chain link boots with like 60 something armor, and they're gray, but it was, you know, a big moment for me. I was like, wow, this is actually a pretty big item. I'm level 4, it requires level 4, it has a lot of armor for my level, even as a gray item, you know, it was very good. I was very excited about that. But it's gone now. I also got a staff, but I just vendored it. It was a way better weapon than the sword, but I don't have the 10 silver to, you know, to train it. And right now, the money that staff gave me was worth more than like holding on to it in hopes of training, because by the time I'd actually have 10 silver to spend on staff training, I'm probably going to get a better weapon, you know, that I can actually wear. So, uh-oh. Oh, he missed. Well, that was lucky. Things will also become very different once creatures can actually have random critical strikes on us. Because at the moment, that can't happen. I don't know what level mobs start being able to do that to, but for some reason they can't do it here. I've never seen it happen to me yet. There's no way I'm just that lucky. It must be an impossibility for a while. I'm not sure exactly when mobs are able to get critical strikes on you, but it's not now. So with all that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut to each of my Murloc kills for a while until we get something substantial and it requires us or it makes us want to go back to town. So see you guys then. Wow, okay. Literally the first kill. That was funny. This is what always happens, of course. Now, this isn't huge. It's cloth and it gives 8 armor, but that's still higher armor than what her shield gives. Like, you know, this is like an extra % of damage reduction. I don't know. It's not amazing, but hey, look, we got some gloves now. Look at us go. By the way, something I really want to address. I think this is an important thing to go ahead and get out of the way right now. People in WoW are generally, they want to be helpful. They're sociable, nice people. And so I think it's inevitable. What's going to happen is like, oh, I might die here. That's funny. Haha. What I think is like probable. I'm gonna be killing a Murloc, and somebody's gonna help me kill it. And as much as I'd like that to not happen, I'm still gonna get XP for that kill. I can't just stop them and be like, hey, no, don't. Because like they could easily like one-shot it, especially at their higher level, right? So I think it's really important to make sure that we understand it isn't going to be perfect because we don't, you know, we don't have like restrictions put into the game mechanics. There's nothing mechanically stopping people from helping me, or if they do help me, stopping me from getting that experience. Like in old school RuneScape, if somebody helps you kill a monster, like in a multi-combat area, you can't get loot from that monster. You're just no longer eligible. But in WoW, it doesn't work like that, right? There's no game mechanics in place to stop that from happening. So like if it does happen incidentally, because it will, because this is World of Warcraft and you have other people around, I don't think it's any high crime. I think the point of the challenge is to try to do it this way, generally as a rule. And the exceptions, they're not even really exceptions, they're incidentals, really, more than anything. Prove the rule, right? Well, that can happen. Guys, don't you love spell batching? I technically, as you can see here in the combat logs, the Murloc killed me first. And then in the next second, it even says in the next second that I slayed it. So I should have just died. But by the grace of God, I have lived, but at what cost? It's probably worth it for the experience, for the whatever gear might drop. We'll see. It's kind of like it's like loot waiting to be looted. This is like building up suspense, probably for 3 copper. At least it was 11 copper. Bruh. How many level 7s? Like literally just becoming hard to find level 6 Murlocs. Dude, Scroll of Spirit. Hell yeah. That probably wasn't worth wasting the copper. But hey, it's novel, right? How many times are you gonna be able to do this? Base. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm good though. Oh, I just dispelled the spirit buff. Whoops. Uh-oh. It's... I don't even know why I did. I'm like, because it looked like the shadow protection buff that priest give. No, it doesn't. There are different icons. I just love making this game harder for myself than it has to be, I think. It just comes out of an innate desire of mine to make my life as miserable as possible. Come on. Fuck this game! I'm a little upset. Hey, have you, like, considered not being an asshole? God damn it. This was my experience recording before. I ran out of level 6s to kill. The only ones left to kill were on this side of the lake, which is a lot more dangerous. There's a lot of patrolling mobs. Durability damage is gonna be more and more of a thing that I won't even have time to react to. Murloc kills on their own are already kind of, you know, it's pretty close already. I mean, I'm still only level 5, right? Alright, no I'm not. I'm level 4 still. Of course I'm level 4 still. Sorry. I'm still only level 4. That makes things hard, man. I'm trying to kill things 2 levels above me. In a game where doing that even under... Ooh, wow, that sucks. In a game where even doing that under normal circumstances is already difficult enough. But considering that I'm under-geared and, under-geared, to put it lightly, using the starter worn short sword that you get for free at the beginning of the game. If I had even the free sword you get from the quests in the starting zone, I'd be doing monumentally better, but I am using the worst gear in the game in order to do this thing. Yeah, another level will help. But there is a serious question of scaling. This is the same thing that happens when you just do only unarmed as a warrior. There's a scaling issue. The higher level you get, you know, your items, they just aren't good. And yeah, it might not reflect now at lower levels, but trust me, you know, by the time you're level 30, if your weapons aren't there, you might need to grind on lower level mobs until you can get a weapon that's a little bit better. You know, that might be something I have to do on this account. And I'm not opposed to it. It's just, you know, the lowest level mobs that still give me XP, that I can kill easily, that might be something I have to do sometimes in order to grind for gear. Warriors are the most gear-dependent class in the entire game, which is a big reason why I use them. I wanted my restriction of only using gear that drops off of Murlocs to be something that really mattered. It wouldn't matter as much if I were a mage, right? Am I actually gonna die again? Yeah, I am. I missed, though. Game! Game! I'm gonna die. But, the fuck? What the fuck just happened? No, I'm sorry. I had a thought. We're gonna go back to that one in a bit. So I was dead, and then he missed. Okay, and I was like, well, I'm still dead because he's just gonna hit me anyway. And then I dodged, and then I was like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna put on my damn sword, and I'm like, I'm gonna die anyway. He's just gonna hit me, and I'm gonna lose durability, and I'm gonna look like an idiot. And then I dodged, and then I killed him. And not only that, but he dropped a sharpened letter opener, a one-handed dagger that is infinitely better than our weapon. Yeah, we will need to train our we already have daggers, like, unlocked. You know, thank God. I have to train it. I need to get it to 20. That's That's fine. I'm more than happy doing that. This stream runner has been responsible for like 3 of my deaths already. This might be number 4. It is this. Oh, okay. Well, I barely made it alive there. We officially have a new weapon. Very fun. It is official. The macro is changed to reflect our new weapon. This might not seem like a big deal, but it's a huge deal for a couple reasons. It attacks slightly faster, which is nice, but also it just does more damage. Every hit will do more damage than before. The DPS is almost double, like pretty much double. This is crazy for us. You know, this is the biggest upgrade that I've seen so far, of course. This is even bigger than the armor upgrade I got in my first take of this whole thing. Can this guy just fuck off? Seriously. As you can see, we're like out of level 6 mobs. We have that one. That one works. So we're gonna have to make our way to that Murloc. It's gonna take a bit because I have to go all the way around. All right, I'm just gonna have to intentionally run into this one. This is really big. I just can't believe that that mob missed me 3 times in a row after I had already disarmed myself. And then when it did die, it decided to drop a new weapon. Like, it just seems made up to me. I don't know. Let's kill something with this thing. Actually, it's gonna take a bit. We're gonna have to level our skill up, which is fine. It'll be faster though, because daggers are indeed very quick. So we're probably gonna die a few times. That's cool. I'm not worried about that. We'll get there. We managed to kill a Murloc, even at a a very significantly terrible dagger skill on our second try. That is a good sign for things to come. I don't think we can kill level 7s yet. The math is tough. They have even more health. I'm already very outmatched by level 6s as is, okay? The fact that I can kill them it isn't even guaranteed. It's still not to this day. I have to get lucky, you know, to some extent. It's more like I have to get not unlucky. I can't get unlucky. Odds are on my side now. They weren't forever. Alright, we got Murloc here we can actually kill. Not a lot left that are level 6. I'm hoping we can make it to level 5 before then. So that we can start having some shots at level 7s. Oh, fuck. I'm still at 16 dagger skill. I did get pretty lucky, I'd say, overall on that last attempt, but still. Man, it is very good. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I got PJ'd. 1 copper. Who the hell is this dude? Level 6. I'm very dead. Fuck you. No, I didn't do it in time. It turns out once again I killed it. I killed the Murloc. I think? It says I did. The game says I slayed the Murloc. Let's see if that's actually true. Because for some reason I have a slight inkling that maybe it's not true. Oh my god, I actually killed it. And it had a carpenter's mallet. Which is an even better weapon than what we had. It's just a straight upgrade. It's a level 4 mace. It's the same speed, but does literally just more damage. What's up with these Also, I got a seashell, which is worth 18 copper, as you might remember. Oh my god. Murloc Killer is gonna be seriously OP. That is, of course, after I level up my mace's skill to something respectable and, you know, matters. Might actually just try to run here. I don't know if it'll work, but I think it's worth the time and the durability. Yeah, okay. Hey, I got my maces to 9 without dying. I think it's kind of worth the trade-off because actually, especially with Battle Show to start with, I might be able to just kill it. I don't know, it's worth trying at least. Kind of a new philosophy of not just taking durability damage, because it isn't, it's, you know, it hurts. I just hit for 10. That might be the first non-crit 10 on the character. Probably is. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost certain. Uh-oh. Well, that was easy. Got 3 more food. We got some respawns. Getting pretty lucky with respawns. Got 2 level 6s. They were 7s. Somebody came through and like destroyed a ton of monsters. On the way to like Fargo Deep or something. Good for me, I guess. My unequip, or my equip macro is now changed to reflect our new weaponry. Let's look at this. Man, I'm such a badass. It's like I'm playing whack-a-mole, except I'm playing whack-a-murloc. Worn leather pants. That's actually the biggest armor upgrade on the account by far. 34 armor. That is essentially added another 3% to the total damage that we're reducing. We can also completely go ahead and destroy these recruits pants and not feel bad about it at all. Not that I was gonna feel bad about it before, but now there's no reason to hold on to them. Now it's just an absolute waste of resources and time. Goodbye, recruits pants. You're fucking useless. Huge. It's probably the biggest hit I've gotten on the account. Feels so nice. Where the hell did this dude come from? Is he not a pat? I thought he was. Okay, I guess not. Oh, he just kind of walks around. Okay. Alright, it's time to murder. And I don't even know what to say other than wow, that's big. We have a new shield. It's the same, but a little darker. So that's cool. But it has 75 more armor, which is another 7% of damage reduced. So overall, we've like doubled the damage reduction today. That is a number that matters. And we're going to be seeing that, I think, on the next kill. I'm very happy. We've gotten ridiculously lucky. Within the time of a single level, we've gotten a massive weapon upgrade and a massive shield upgrade, which is so unlikely, especially the shield part. I would not have expected to see a shield this early on as an upgrade. I was mostly wearing the thing just so I had the ability to block, but it doesn't really reduce that much damage. But now, with like a real like bulky shield, the amount of damage that we're taking is reduced by a lot. Also, that thing just spawned in. That was scary. I'm so excited. This is wonderful. Oh my god, I destroyed that thing. It's so sad. We never even got our dagger skill to 20. Like, that's how quick it was. Between the time we got the dagger and the time we got the mace. It's so unfair to the dagger. And there we have it. Level 5. Achieved.